Hey guys, back at Papa Pat here. Happy Labor Day. Hope you guys are out relaxing. Hope you have some fun plans for some barbecue later. I was away for a couple of days. I went to South Florida to visit family and friends and visit my old church. And I'm back now for Labor Day, back in the garden. So today we're going to walk through the garden. I already let the chickens out earlier, like at the crack of dawn because they were locked away for 2 days. So locked up, I let them out. But we're gonna do some harvesting today, because guys, even though I've been gone only 2 days, I know there's stuff to harvest. So guys, let's walk through the garden Labor Day and let's do some harvesting and see what we can see. Let's get started. Morning, girls. I will come to you guys later. I already gave them some little treats this morning. We gotta go check on their eggs, but we'll do that last. All right, so let's go see what we have for okras. So I harvested my okras right before I left, but I see some okras here, so let's do some okra harvest first. Yep, these, we must have had some rain, because these have gotten pretty big. Well, not too big. Yeah, a little bit bigger than I normally have them, but this is still nice and tender. Guys, okra, for you guys who missed it, okra has been my favorite vegetable to eat. This, well, it's really a fruit, but I eat it like a vegetable. So guys, okra has been my favorite this year. I've really been enjoying my okra. It's been prolific. I've been getting lots of okra and it's just delicious. Okra and saltfish is one of my favorite dishes that I eat. Oh, this one is huge. This one is big. Might have to slice that one up. Yeah, okra and saltfish is one of my favorite dishes that I eat. Oh, look at that flower. Woo! Oh my gosh! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! That was a bunny rabbit. Ah, my gosh! Sorry, I had a heart attack. So guys, under my yams and my sweet potatoes, I have a bunch of bunny rabbits. I don't know. I guess a mom must have later had her babies there or something. But Stormers always finding bunny rabbits. That one, that didn't look like a rabbit. I'm not sure what that was. That might have been a squirrel. Anyway, back to harvesting. Whew. Man, that woke me up. All right, so let me see. Any more okras? I have some little ones here. Some little ones. I'll harvest those tomorrow. Lots of buds coming out still, guys. These are 1, 2, 3, 4 okra bushes. But I have been getting so much okra from these, guys. I'm extremely, extremely pleased with what I've been getting. So here's what I've gotten for okras. Nice little harvest for the morning, and tons of flowers still coming out. Tons of baby okras, tons of flowers on these 4 plants. Very, very happy with my okra. All right, let's see what else we have to harvest. Okay, I see lots of guavas here. Oh my goodness, and I see a few on the ground. Oh boy, how did this happen? Guys, I was gone for 2 days and I did pick my guavas before, but I see quite a bit of guavas on the ground. So that's what happens when it rains. So let me set this up and do some harvesting. We have some in the tree. I'm gonna harvest. As a matter of fact, some of them are just beginning to turn. I'm gonna get these right now. Not sure what happened, guys, but I was only gone for a couple of days and my guavas ripened up on me. Wait a minute, I see a big one here. So obviously I missed some. Oh my goodness. I don't know if all of this could have happened in just the 2 days I was gone. So I guess some of them were probably about to ripen. Guys, look at this. The ground is full of guavas. This is crazy. And the thing about it, oh my gosh, I can't believe I lost so many guavas. Well, this one is good. So I'm gonna pick them all up because I don't want, guavas have a very strong pungent smell, and I don't want any animals to smell it, especially rats or raccoons or squirrels. I don't want them to smell it because then I won't get any guavas. Then they're gonna start coming all the time. So what I'm gonna do, the ones that are not good, I'm gonna put them in a bag, and the good ones I'm just gonna put in this basket. Wow, didn't expect to get this many guavas after being gone for 2 days. I literally only found like 3 guavas before I left, and I took those 3 to South Florida to share with friends. This one is good. This one looks like it has just like a little bug bite, so I don't know. Maybe the ones with the little bug bites, I might just feed those to the chickens, or I might just cut the bug bite off and eat it. This one is good. So let's see how many guavas we get. Oh, this one is good. Wow, this is a lot. This is a lot. I'm going to set the camera up and pick. Ooh, it's a good, nice big one. I should have had on pants. Oh my goodness. This one is rotten. This one is good. Oh, couple good ones. You guys let me know what you do with your extra guavas. Do you make guava jam, guava jelly, guava drinks? I see one that is halfway eaten, so some animal discovered it. Oh, anything that's eaten up, I'm gonna pick it up off the ground and feed it to the chickens. Man, I can't believe so much loss in 2 days. The last time I went away to be with family to celebrate my son's graduation from, my 2 sons' graduation from college and high school, somebody left some comments that a real farmer never leaves their farm. But guys, I'm a backyard farmer. I do this to encourage people. My channel is to encourage people to grow their own food. The food is to serve me. The backyard is to serve me and my family. We don't serve it. Okay? As much as I enjoy it, I love my family more, and I love spending time more. So guys, I have all this. All these are rotten. These are wonderful for the chickens. One of them was half eaten by an animal. The chickens are gonna have a wonderful treat. Hey girls. Hey chick 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 chick. Hey chick 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 chick. All right, enjoy girls. They're gonna eat that up. Look at them fighting over it. All right, guys, we have quite a bit of guavas. So these on this side are still a little green. This one is about to turn ripe, so I'm gonna get this one, and I will be sharing with some neighbors. I will definitely be sharing with some neighbors. I can't believe how big this tree is getting. I cannot believe it. It is so big. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna air layer the very lowest branches. I'm gonna air layer them so I can have more guava trees, and maybe I'll put some on Etsy. Well, the good thing about it is that there's still a lot of green ones on, so I'll have guavas for a while. Last one for the chickens. Oops. Get rid of all that dirt. Guys, look at these guavas. What? And then these Let me see how these look. These I think I can save. That's like a little bug. Started eating this one. I think I can cut this off. Yeah. If when I couldn't take, well, this one's a little mushy. If I didn't have this many guavas, I would save this. I would just peel it deep to get rid of everything and eat it. But since I have this many guavas, I'm going to give this to the chickens. Alright, so this is what we have so far. Morning after my little getaway weekend. Alright, so next thing I'm going to harvest, which is not really a fruit. I'm going to harvest some cranberry hibiscus. And I'm about to do a video on teas. I have at least, I know over 10, probably 12, 15, probably 20 different kinds of tea plants that I have throughout the garden. My cranberry hibiscus, I literally just started using it as a tea when I read up on the benefits. It blew me away. I've been using it occasionally in my shakes because cranberry hibiscus has a delicious cranberry flavor and it's packed with antioxidants and it really has a lot of nutritional benefits. I'll put some on the screen because I can't keep some of these things straight in my head. So many different plants I have that have different benefits. I'm going to put some on the screen. But I have some in the house already drying. But I really enjoy it and my husband does too. So instead of having coffee in the mornings, I started trying to incorporate different kinds of teas. So this is a new one that I'm adding to my teas. Normally, as I said, it's in my shakes. I usually use it in my shakes. But now I'm trying to cut back on coffee. Well, I already only drink decaf coffee, but this is definitely a better option than decaf coffee. So let me harvest some. There's a whole bunch of high branches over there that I'm going to cut back, but I need to access those from the chicken coop. But these are hanging over to the grass, so I'm just going to cut these. And I'm literally holding the phone between my legs. With cranberry hibiscus, I can literally just cut the leaves off and stick these back in the ground. Half of what you see here, I think all of what you see here was grown from cuttings. None of these were actual purchase plants. I had one cranberry hibiscus plant that I kept sticking in the ground. I think this is like 3 plants, but you can see how huge they are. The entire area over here is basically just cuttings. All right, let's see what else we can find. Let's go get some eggs since we're over here. Man, these girls do not play. I already don't even see where the guavas went. Oh my gosh, they literally demolished the guavas. I see a little piece over there. Wow. They certainly enjoy the guavas. So nothing went to waste. They ate the guavas and they're gonna poop and that's gonna be fertilizer plus eggs. So that's just better eggs for me. All right, let's speaking of eggs, let's see what they gave me. I have 6 chickens, so I can get up to 6 eggs a day. But when it's extremely hot, I notice sometimes they skip days. So I'm sorry, boss lady. Boss lady is actually laying right now, and that's where they all lay in the same box. Boss lady, you gonna allow me to look, please? We have people who wanna see. They wanna see how many eggs you have. How many eggs you guys laid? Let's see if she'll allow me. Boss lady, can you just maybe be the boss lady today, please? All right, let's see. Boss lady, just let me be the boss lady today, okay? Huh? Thank you, I appreciate it. All right, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only 6 eggs. So I guess, and one of them is a little poopy. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this one is poopy. I'm gonna have to clean this one. So with eggs, you normally don't wash off the bloom, or you don't usually wash your eggs before you're ready to use them. But if they're poopy like that, I wash them and put them in the fridge. The bloom is a protective layer that keeps the eggs fresher for a longer time. Those 2 eggs there and these 2 eggs are just fake ceramic eggs that I keep in there. so they know where to lay the eggs. So I never have to run around looking for the eggs. They always lay the eggs in the same spot. All right, so only 6 eggs, but you know, they were locked away, so they weren't out free ranging and enjoying life. So maybe that's my punishment for leaving them for a couple of days. All right, so let's go see what else we have. Let's see what else we have in the garden. You guys will get a 5-minute reprieve until I'm finished with this video. You guys can go explore. And as you can see, I keep my eggs in a separate bag. I'm not gonna put my eggs in the basket. I have it in a plastic bag because I don't want to contaminate the eggs with chicken poop. All right, let's go check on these watermelons. I still haven't harvested my watermelons. Somebody I trusted very much, Diva Jones, said don't just wait until the tendril is dry, the closest tendril, which is what has been dry for weeks. Wait until this part is dry. So let's see. Yeah, mine are all still green, even though the tendril is dry. So let me see what the bottom looks like. I kind of just keep them on a pot to keep them off the ground. I'm gonna leave it. I trust Eva Jones, so I'm gonna leave it a little longer. Let's see what else. Oh, hey, let's get some butterfly peas. This, guys, really surprised me how much this has grown and how much this gives me consistent flowers. So I have a good sized jar of butterfly peas in the house, and I use this also for teas. Also another good medicinal plant that I have. So we're gonna harvest these. And with the blue butterfly peas, of course, even when it's wrinkled, it has a medicinal benefit. So because I was gone, some are wrinkled, some are fresh. Whoops, I'm gonna harvest them all. Some of them fell. Hold on. I just dropped a couple. Yeah, this consistently gives me flowers. They have not stopped. Even through the heat of the 100-degree temperatures, which feels like in the 112, 115. This never stopped giving me flowers, like every day, consistently. So this was my first time growing blue butterfly peas. I had seen it in previous years. I loved it for the flowers, but I'm keeping it on my regular growing schedule because of its prolific flowers and also because of the medicinal value of these flowers. This is a lot, guys. A lot. All right, that's good for this plant. See a Scotch bonnet pepper here. It's good. Scotch bonnet pepper. Let's get a Scotch bonnet pepper right there. Guys, all this that I do is to encourage you guys to plant a seed, to grow your food. There's nothing better. Thai chili peppers. So people, I can tell you, I have been thoroughly, especially my husband, we've been thoroughly enjoying these Thai chili peppers. You know, last year was the first time we grew it, and we almost didn't know what to do with it. So some of them ended up just staying on the tree, drying up. We didn't know what to do with it. But now, my favorite way for sure is to dry these and use them as pepper flakes. Oh, guys, we use these pepper flakes on everything. Look at this, guys. Look at this. It's like this by far is the most prolific pepper that I have in the garden. And even though, you know, we love our scotchy, This, you know, we use the scotch in a different way, and we use it on different dishes because we like to try different foods. We like to cook in different styles. I love Asian cooking, but even though Asian cooking normally isn't very spicy, we like to add our spice. So the chili pepper flakes, if you're making a Thai dish, if you're making a Chinese dish, any kind of dish, and you want to add a little kick to it, get these peppers. These chili peppers are delicious. You can cook them fresh in the meal, or you can dry them like we do and add them to your dish. And we did us beer and beer and beer and beer and beer. I mean, the amount of peppers we get off this, the amount of harvest we've done, and we still have peppers. We still have peppers. Looks like it's winding down now. I don't see any new blossoms coming out, but we have loads of peppers. Loads of peppers, and we definitely have chili pepper flakes to last us for months, or maybe for the year. And guys, it's one plant. Next year, who knows, I might do 2 plants. Wow, guys, look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at what I have so far. So this is, let's see if we have anything on this scotchy. This scotchy is blossoming again. So is this one. I don't see anything ripe. I do see peppers still coming out. Nothing ripe. I had to spray these trees the other day because they started getting some leaf spot on it, like these jalapenos. This one I'm gonna pull out. This is the one I saved from last year. I think I only got 2 peppers this entire year. I'm gonna pull this one out. This one had the leaf spot. Just gonna pull this out. And then this one, this little one, I think it was a banana pepper. Hardly got anything from it. Has a leaf spot. These jalapenos here had leaf spot also, but they have given me quite a few jalapenos, and you can still see I have jalapenos coming out. Still have jalapenos coming out. The chickens, oh, actually it's actually just 1 plant. No, it's 2 plants. It's 2 plants. Let me see. Yes, 2 plants. So the chickens, you can see the plant leaning over. The chickens have dug this up like a few times, and each time I put it back in the ground. Look at this, guys. The roots are completely exposed. The chickens keep digging up, and that's why I don't like to let them out and leave them. I just give them some outside time just so they can eat some of the grass and weeds. But I don't like when they dig up my garden. What I would probably eventually do, but it's more work for me, is build something all the way around it, like some kind of chicken wire all the way around it. That's the only thing I can think of. Either that, or I might build a chicken run from their fence, like run the wire from their fence all the way back here, so they can only stay in that back area. Right now they're not bothering the beds today, but usually my okras they dig up, and my peppers they all uproot them, which isn't good. The other plants are very big and established, so they haven't had any issues. So here's my jalapeno for today, my beautiful jalapeno. My favorite way to eat jalapeno is to pickle the slices, and then use it on sandwiches. Really, really like that. So the jalapeno is here. All right, so let's go see what else we can find. Wow, guys. Plant a seed, guys. Let's go see what else we can find. Yep, right there, papayas. See a couple yellow ones. I am just praying that these aren't eaten. These didn't get bitten by those nasty papaya wasps or papaya flies, because they bite them, lay their eggs, and then I'm not able to eat it. So let's see how this one is. See, one ripe one. I let it ripen for a couple more days on the counter. But if I see any holes, I'm not gonna eat it. Some of them are good. But so far, let me try the back side of this. I need to buy a picker now that my trees are getting bigger. Woo! Okay, here it is. All right. Not sure. See that little pucker mark? I'm gonna try ripen it and see. I'm gonna try and ripen, leave this on the corner to ripen and see if it's good. Hopefully it's good. Actually, let's put this in the bag, in a separate bag from the eggs. Put this in this bag. This is the eggs. And this is my papaya. All right, let's go see what else we can find. All right, so let's see if we have any cold peas. I want to have some rice and peas this weekend. And I tell you guys, I made the cold peas and rice. These are like black-eyed peas or cold peas. Jamaica, we call it cold peas. In America, we call it black-eyed peas. But these are the red ones. These are actually red. So, guys, I made some rice and peas, Jamaican style, but with these cold peas the other day. Because my friend Diane told me she grew up on a farm. Her parents were farmers. And her dad's favorite rice and peas was cold peas. And they had it like almost every day. So I had it. Guys, it was so delicious. So I've been collecting my cold peas every day. Don't see a lot today. I see some green ones. And actually, I even use the green ones because I mix the green ones, or not totally green, but the ones that were like this, that were like about to dry up. I used those fresh, and then what I did was I soaked the dried ones overnight and then cooked those down a little bit and added the green ones and cooked it down. And the rice and peas was absolutely delicious. So I have a handful here to add to what I already have. The vine is huge, huge, huge. And I've been consistently getting. It took a long time to bear because to give me peas, because I thought I was about to pull it out. Then I saw the blossoms come, and then I started getting peas. And guys, look here. Look at what's peeping out here. Guys, my raspberries. I literally forgot that I had raspberries back here. Oh my gosh, look guys. There's a whole bunch of raspberry blossoms completely taken over with the cold peas. Wow, my raspberries are trying to bloom. So whenever I decide to remove the cold peas, the raspberries will be right behind it, ready to give me some fruit. And then guys, some more butterfly peas over here. I stuck a butterfly pea beside the cold pea. So I've been getting flowers over here too. Not as much because it's so overwhelmed by the cold peas. But I get enough. Every morning I get enough to make a couple cups of tea. Like what I harvested today is enough for probably 2 weeks worth of tea. Because you only need like 8 flowers. Well, 8 flowers if you want it strong. Guys, I didn't realize I ran out of space on my phone. So I don't know when it stopped, but I just deleted a couple of videos so I could just finish this up real quick. Just to show you what I have from today's harvest. I have 9 okra, 20 guavas, some cranberry hibiscus, some Thai chili peppers, a scotchy, jalapeno, a handful of what do you call these, cold peas, or some cranberry hibiscus to make teas. And guys, you can do this too. If you plant a seed today, if you plant some cuttings today, not to mention, guys, I have countless cassava in the ground, tons of sweet potatoes that I haven't harvested. Oh my gosh. And another papaya to harvest. Just saw another papaya. I'm gonna go harvest that now. So 2 papayas and guys, 6 eggs. The chickens didn't give me as much. And as a matter of fact, you know what? They probably did, because my husband came the day after me. So he may have harvested he may have picked the chicken eggs up. So I'm not gonna badmouth the girls. But guys, and there's more food coming. Look at my naseberries, guys. I'm so proud. I'm getting naseberries for the first time. And guys, look at my bananas. Getting bananas for the first time. Guys, I've been here less than 2 years and I've been harvesting food ever since I moved into this place. Chaya, cassava, cassava, June plums. Woo! Guys, plant a seed today. I hope this encouraged you to plant a seed today. Look at how much food we have. Guys, we are all backyard farmers. I call myself backyard farmer Pat. Not because I have any degree in farming, but because I am passionate about growing my own organic, healthy food. Guys, I am so passionate about this. A couple years ago, I felt that urge to move and grow more food, move and put more food in the ground. And that's what brought me to Central Florida from South Florida, where I could plant more food, putting yams in the ground and cassava and sweet potatoes. I put those high production foods in immediately. Papayas, bananas in the ground immediately. And in the year and a half, going towards 2 years, it has grown into what you see today, guys. But I'm not a special farmer. Each and every one of us are backyard farmers. If you plant a seed in the ground, if you buy a tree, a fruit tree, and put it in the ground, if you're growing your own food, it can be on a patio. Oh my gosh, I have peas. Anyway, it can be on a patio, growing your peas, growing your food in a pot. You can grow, put some sweet potato slips in a pot and grow them on your patio, and you would be a backyard farmer or a patio farmer, guys. Tell me your food growing stories. Let's grow our own food together. Oh my goodness, guys, this is Jamaican dandelion. You remember that little plant when I did the video on planting in pots, and you can see, oh my gosh, all my turmeric and ginger are completely overrun with Cersei, but let's not digress. Guys, look at this. This is a Jamaican dandelion, that little tiny plant, the little tiny sucker that Johnny gave me. And look at how huge it is now. It is, I would say, definitely 7 feet tall, because I'm 5'6" and it's way over my head. So that branch is like 7 feet tall. But then, guys, look at this. I just noticed this. It actually has the peas on it. It has the Jamaican dandelion, the pea pods on it. So what Johnny explained is that these pea pods are used to help men like prostate issues. This pea pod is, you can grind it up and drink it like coffee. And it is very, very good for men's health. So that is extremely good. And of course, guys, as I always say, this is not medical advice. But guys, I have a ton of pea pods, so I'm definitely gonna make this dry and make the pea pods dry, and I'm gonna use this for my my husband. I need to read up more about it to see if the flowers can be used, because there are a ton of beautiful flowers, guys. Look how pretty this is. So not only is it medicine, guys, but it's a beautiful plant. And this huge plant, this huge 7-foot plant, is in a grow bag. Let me show you. It's in this little grow bag that is completely covered in weeds right now. But see, it's right there in the grow bag. And it is tall, 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 7 feet over my head. Wow. Guys, I do this for us. I do this not just for myself and my family, because definitely all this food is for myself and my family, and because I felt that urge to grow food. But guys, I could just keep this to myself, but I want all of us to grow our own healthy food together. This is what God intended. When God put Adam and Eve in the garden, he put them in the garden to tend the garden. And this is just basically going back to the way God intended it. Grow your chickens, grow your melons, grow your ackee, your cassava, grow your plants, grow your medicine. Guys, did you know that food is medicine? Cersei, we guys know Cersei is full of medicinal value, right? So people think of it as a nuisance, but this treats so many conditions. I drink Cersei. I don't drink it often, because just like regular medicine that you buy from the store, any good thing, too much of a good thing can be detrimental. And if you have too much Cersei, like if you drink it every day, some people in the country parts drink it every day, but it's really not healthy to drink every day. It's recommended that Cersei only be used no more than 9 days in a row. and they shouldn't really have it more than 2 or 3 times a year. I might have it maybe a little bit more than 2 or 3 times a year, maybe 4 or 5 times a year. Or if I do have it, I don't drink it for nine days straight. I just drink it for a few days. But you know, Christmas, New Year's, going away for the weekend and eating too much food, sometimes I use the Cersei as a washout, but it's good for so much more. Even skin conditions it's good for. And here is my last passion fruit for this year. Disappointed. Oh, I just said the last passion fruit and I see another one peeping out. So that one is still green. So I may have some hidden in here. But oh my gosh, another one. So I guess it's not my last passion fruit. Well, it's my last thing that I'm harvesting today. But I am a woman that is very passionate about growing food, and I'm even more passionate about sharing every little bit of knowledge I have and sharing other people's backyards with you guys, so you guys can be encouraged to grow your own food. Look at these raspberries, guys. Look at these raspberries coming up. They are getting bigger and bigger. Before you could hardly see them, now they're growing. And look at my bananas. Look at my 98 bananas that are growing, guys. This started off as a little sucker like this, and now it's a big tree, and it has more trees around it, guys. In all, I counted about 16 to 18 banana trees or suckers throughout the garden. So guys, that's potentially, I can't even multiply. Let's call it 20. That's potentially like a couple thousand bananas. Yeah, that's potentially 2,000 bananas, guys. But guys, go on out and plant a seed today. Follow me, because I'm always growing food. I'm always creating new beds, always building up the soil. I show you everything I do step by step, because as I said, it's about encouraging you, showing you what to do. This next year, I'm going to focus more on using the natural resources that we have. I just did a video on creating compost, other different things. All these weeds you see here, guys, I'm just gonna put cardboard over it and let it compost in place to feed the plants. The plants are basically established now, so I want to produce as much without putting in all too much money. You know, look at that moringa. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and let me know what you're growing now. I'm about to do a September planting video, because I'm always putting food in and there's lots to plant. Anyway, guys, drop a comment below if you enjoyed this. Let me know what you're growing, and let me know what you harvested recently. Ooh, speaking of harvest, guys, look at that. Oh my gosh, guys, that's all purple sweet potatoes that need to be harvested. Those are all volunteers from next year. You put the food in the ground and it just keeps on giving. These are the kind of food that I like to plant. Plant once and harvest forever. Anyway, guys, till next time. Bye now. And here you have it, all cleaned up. 20 guavas, 6 cowpeas, a couple June plums that I got, a jalapeno, 2 papayas from 2 different trees, 1 passion fruit, 6 eggs, some butterfly pea flowers, some cranberry hibiscus, 43, because I found some after, 43 Thai chili peppers, and 9 okra. And don't forget scotchy, has a little gash here, but it's still a good pepper. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Till next time, bye now. Oh, and here is what I had harvested. I had harvested some of last week. That's a cranberry hibiscus, wilted down. Some blue butterfly peas that I left out to dry. You can hear it's dry. And some of my Thai chili peppers that I also left out to dry. These, I think, especially when I do my tea leaf harvest, I have a dehydrator function on the oven that is very, very low. So I think I'm gonna dehydrate to speed things up, because sometimes my counter is covered with different things I'm dehydrated, or with eggs. Like I've been into the water glass and the eggs now. So I always have a jar going with where I put the clean eggs in. And then when it's full, I do the water glass in to preserve it. And that keeps it fresh for up to, I think, a year or two, 2 years. All right, guys. Bye now.